Okay, when a child is performing any skill inefficiently, it's always important for you to keep in mind what doing it right looks like. That helps you to correct errors and to help the student move in the right direction. So what I'm going to show you is a way to think about body position for cutting skills. So the first thing that I want to mention is just to look at the hand position, and I'll do this without the scissors and without paper. Okay, so what you really want to go for with the hand position for cutting is you want the hands to be more like this, like they're open, or at least in a neutral position. You want to discourage this position, but you will see that a lot of students, they start off cutting with their hands in this position. And I'll tell you, I think one of the reasons for that is for stability. What they want to do is, let me use a straight line. What they want to do is find some stability, and so what they end up doing is cutting with their paper on the table. So they use a hand to just lift up the edge. Makes sense. Then what you'd like for them to do is come in here and cut like this, but what happens is they're trying to get to the place to cut as easily as they can, and so they tend to over-rotate the hand and get down here like this. Now, I want you to watch what happens in this position when I try to turn my hand into the right position. I want you to pay attention to this shoulder. Okay, so I'm here trying to cut, and other than the hand position, the arm position, body mechanics are not too bad. When I turn around this way and I got to get up in there, then I got to really hike that shoulder up. See that? So what you really want to do, and I'll start with the other end, is you really want to encourage this position. So holding the paper and holding the scissors. You see, this is basically your position. So yes, up off of the table. So then when you start your cutting, you are in a much healthier position. And by the way, this is not the first step in cutting. You don't want to cut a long line like this. You want to snip. I'll use this card here. Alright, so you might want to, maybe not lines all the way across, maybe just lines on one end. You just want to practice the snipping, so just hitting it. Just hit it. And as you work and you move your hand around, then you're getting used to just being more efficient with the process. I also want to mention something with cutting out circles. A lot of students, you'll see when they start cutting a circle, they will cut to the inside or closer to the other hand. And that creates, well, first of all, it creates a safety problem because where are your fingers? But the other thing is it just creates another inefficiency. So what you want to do is you want to encourage them to hold on the outside and then cut away, like for a right-hander that would be a counterclockwise position, right? And you can see what you're doing, and you rotate your paper around, just like that. So your fingers are never really in danger of being cut, and you can see what you're doing. And I'm butchering this right now, but I'm just trying to get it done. Okay. So you see that my fingers were never really in jeopardy of being cut in that position. One more thing to mention. I was using this just a regular sheet of paper. It's floppy. One of the things that will help your students when they are beginning cutters is to use something that's thicker, like a cardstock, or this is actually just a index card without lines on it. You have less of a problem controlling that paper because it's more sturdy. So that's a good way to start off with cutting. And there are all kinds of scissors that students use. Obviously, this is for someone who is bigger, not typically for an elementary school student. Fisker scissors are great for that. I'm using these because they fit my hand. So happy cutting.